And so many of us are abiding by the steps that we've asked Angelenos to take. And I want to say thank you to everybody here. Avoiding non-essential travel and large gatherings, washing our hands thoroughly and frequently, isolating ourselves if we're feeling sick, and practicing social distancing. Let me spend a moment on this last point because it cannot be undersold. And not all Angelenos are following through. I drove through the city today, and while it looked like a holiday with very little traffic, I could see myself and all of us know of individuals who are saying, this doesn't apply to me. I'm going to get through this. I'm strong, I'm healthy, maybe I'm young, it's not going to statistically take me. But know that our actions aren't just about ourselves. Our decisions will determine the fate of loved ones. Our decisions and actions will determine the length of this crisis, the damage done to our economy, and ultimately how quickly we will get back up on our feet. So I have a very strong message to all Angelenos to continue to practice social distancing and to know you're not just doing it for yourself. We all have a loved one, a parent or a grandparent, a friend who's under treatment for cancer or has a compromised immune system. We all need to do our part to save the lives of our loved ones and not just ourselves. My first priority as your mayor is to protect you and your families and loved ones, which is why in recent days we've done everything we can, from prohibiting shutoffs of water and power. I'm proud to see our gas company has joined us in that effort. It's why tonight we announce also a moratorium on evictions for our renters. You can be rest assured that you will not lose your housing during this crisis because you can't make the rent. And tonight, that, as well as a few other things, I have put into a new place of new restrictions that will govern our work moving forward in this city. I've signed an order tonight that will do the following. It prevents people from gathering in close proximity by banning and closing our bars and nightclubs. Second, restaurants and retail facilities, we will now have prohibited on-site food, but permitted for delivery, takeout, and drive-through. Again, restaurants will be closed for dining inside those restaurants, but they will be places where we can take out, have delivery from, or drive through. And I encourage all Angelenos to help support these critical small businesses, the restaurants we love in our neighborhoods, by continuing to order from them and getting pickup or delivery. Groceries, pharmacies, and food banks are, of course, exempt from this order of closure. Movie theaters, though, performance venues, bowling alleys, arcades, gyms, and fitness centers will be closed to the public. And we're urging houses of worship to limit gatherings on their premises. We have an incredible Constitution and a First Amendment. So while we can't mandate that churches or mosques or synagogues close, please, we are asking you to close them and to do everything in your power to make sure that we don't spread any more of the COVID-19 through these houses of worship. These restrictions go into effect at midnight tonight through March 31st, unless they are rescinded earlier or extended further. I want to stress that I have not taken these steps lightly. To some, it may feel wrong, but I would say it's exactly when things feel wrong that it is the right time to do them. And when things feel right, it's too late. We need to take these steps to protect our city right now. Our best public health experts at CDC say that large crowds and events are the biggest contributors to the spread of COVID-19, and that gatherings of 50 people or more should be postponed or canceled over the next few weeks. Keeping a safe distance from each other literally will save lives, if not yours, that of someone you love, and will help as we slow the spread. If we can push the curve out instead of pushing it up of infection, we can make sure that our health facilities are not overwhelmed, are not so overwhelmed by people coming to emergency rooms and looking for beds that we can't serve folks that suffer from other ailments as well. I know that this will have an impact on our economy, on small businesses, and on workers, which is why I've included the moratorium on evictions as much as we can, not only for our residents, but I've asked our city attorney to look at whether we can legally prevent commercial evictions for businesses and restaurants that are affected. If we can help these businesses, these workers, and each other get through these weeks, we know we can help get them back on their feet.